It is that time of the week.
Bad ideas to die by.
Hmm.
Don't fall in any of the holes.
As you fall into the hole.
Okay, I'm clipping that. That's clip worthy. Nothing bad can happen to us.
I should have made Molotovs. Jesus.
No, we should not have made Molotovs.
Well, you should have made Molotovs and given them to me.
Oh, you gotta drink water not to die. Whoops.
What?
Thank you, by the way, everyone who have been following me today and just kind of lurking my channel. I really appreciate each and every one of you. It means so much. If you haven't already, please make sure that you send a follow. And for those who haven't come across me yet, if you're just seeing this now, definitely give me a follow, stop by, say hello during my next stream. Appreciate you all. Kenny the Viking out. You can keep it?
I was still in the toilet over there.
Oh,
I think something attacked me and I got distracted.
okay, no biggie. No biggie.
Hey, Metalcore, how's it going? I decided to turn off the stream for a moment because I had picked the wrong starting information. Otherwise, you come in here expecting to see Pal World, which I definitely will not be drawing for sure. Working on some characters that I offered to do for Avery and Nick. We're doing a Vampire the Masquerade role-playing game together. So I thought I'd make them some cool characters. How are you, my friend? While I'm working on that, I'll show you my vampire character that I kind of did a rough sketch for. This is Frankie Cement Shoes. He's a Malkavian from Vampire the Masquerade, who in our last session used Spirit's Touch to communicate with the dead through their shoes, and he was using it like it was a phone. It was quite fun. And he also made a pipe bomb. It may or may not have been involved with an explosion that rocked the haven where they had just been invited. Lots of fun. Lots of fun for that session. So I think we'll start out with what I was thinking for Nick's character. Nick said that he has a different idea for the face, so we'll focus on that bit later. He's also playing a Malkavian. So we'll see if we can clean this up. He wants to see a little bit of more of a neck. I'm just gonna turn down the layer opacity on this a little bit. Dun, 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 dun. I think we can move his head. I believe that would probably be like a really good starting point. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab this. Just a second. I'm just gonna turn my mic a little bit more towards me. There we go. Huh. That's weird. Are you still here? Yo, Lucifer, how's it going? Enjoy the shower, man. I'm sure you've had a long, hard day at work. I'm just gonna duplicate this layer. then I can play around with it a little bit, move it around without destroying the original too much. Just make sure I'm still in shot. How's everybody doing? I had an interesting day today. I found some sad news about my show. It looks like it may not be considered a Canadian production, which has all sorts of ramifications when it comes to funding and stuff like that. And it's pretty disappointing, to be honest with you, but life moves on, because that's all that we can do. I hope everybody had a better day than I did, for sure. Just grab this. Just checking to make sure we don't have anybody from chat popping in. What do you think if we do something maybe a little bit more like this? We'll deselect that. I want to make him thick, but I think he's going to be too thick that way. So let's grab our handy dandy tool. We'll see if we can't maneuver this a little bit to maybe make it a little bit more sense. Yeah, you know what? I like that better. I think this is close enough. Some minor changes. And I'm just gonna, because he's right, he should have a little bit more of a neck. So there's his neck there. And this is kind of like a hood. Okay. Where's my little baton? I'm just gonna scratch this out like the famous Bob Ross, who's a Canadian, by the way, for those who are not aware, would say. I'm just gonna turn this little mess into a birdie. There we go. We are off to the races. What I want to do with these characters is I want to animate them. Unfortunately, I'm still just learning how to use the program that I want to animate with them, which is Adobe Animate. For those who are in the know, I did do my very first television series last year, an animated television series for a local cable company in right across Canada called Eastlink Community Television. But I used a program called Character Animator, which is like a light version of an animation program. And it doesn't quite have the capabilities for what I kind of want to have. So being the self-taught guy I am, I decided I'm going to grab the program and start learning. And I got this really rockin' cool book. Classroom in a Book, which is frickin' fantastic. I bought it 2 years ago, meant to start last year, but then I got the show. So, hello, we're gonna take some time to do that. I'm just gonna adjust this. If someone in chat can let me know if I'm coming in okay, that would be great. I haven't tested the mic in this configuration yet, but I keep bumping the bottom of the mic with my pen because it's like hovering just a few inches above. So I'm changing direction. It's supposed to be omnidirectional. So, and on the studio monitor, it looks like it's going okay. So getting back to what I was saying, I got the classroom in a book. It's for Adobe 2022. We're Adobe 2024 now. They just, I think, released it in December. So just to kind of give you some context, I've sat on this book for a while, and I started working on it on Saturday. I put in maybe 2 hours, and I'm about halfway through it. So it's like super simple. Gives you a really good idea on how to get started, and I'm really looking forward to working with it. Okay, let's see. I don't like that line. I do not like that line. So we're gonna get rid of it, and then we're gonna bomb up here. Let's see. From here to here. That doesn't look right. Doesn't look right. Let's see. Okay. I think I see what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab our handy dandy little buddy here. Now we're gonna move the arm. Because it just doesn't look right to me. Let's see. I think it's more likely. Huh. How do I want to do this? Okay, I think I know what I want to do. I am going to deselect this. I'm going to grab the hand and move the hand and get the hand in position, and then get the rest of the arm to go into position. So we're just going to do that. Bear with me, folks, while I do it. We're experiencing some technical drawing difficulties. Close this lasso. We're going to transform this. Whoops, nope. Okay. Deselect. Okay, then we're going to transform this. Yeah. How's that look? I think that's looking much better. Deselect. Now we're going to grab my handy dandy eraser, with which I can erase all my mistakes. Okay, and I'm just going to grab the eraser here. Okay, there we go. Hold on. Just hang on 1 second, chat. I got something I gotta do. Just a second. Because okay. I don't want to forget to do that. Okay. So let's see here. I'm gonna try and keep the details here kind of low. Okay. Going to erase this stuff. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Then I'm gonna. He wants to make himself look like a bum, right? Which is why he's got like all sorts of dirt all over him, because he's kind of like a bummy kind of dude. Okay, and then the other thing that I had noticed is his ear is misplaced. So I'm gonna fix this just to clean it up a little bit more. Oh, I'm trying to zoom in with my with my fingers. I keep forgetting that I'm on the computer, so I don't have access to that. And I'm just gonna kind of lighten the shadows a little bit in here. I think the or maybe just get rid of the shadows altogether. I actually like that angle a lot better. Oops. And then I'm just gonna clean up the lines down here. Clean it up just a little bit more. I know he doesn't like the face. I'm not sure what he doesn't like about it. Nick told me that he was gonna send something to me after stream, and I know he's probably busy with his little ones. Let's see, what's the meanest look I can give him? There we go. So when I animate this, so for those who aren't in the know, I'm just gonna fix this glass a little bit. For those who aren't in the know, Nick's character had grabbed alcohol right away when we entered this limo, and he had this glass of whiskey that he had with him the whole game, and he had picked it up because his character was planning on throwing it and causing stuff, causing some trouble. I think, I'm pretty sure that's what his motivations were. I thought it was hilarious. I could tell you, it's a really good times playing with them. I haven't role played in quite some time, and I am so happy that they had invited me to come join them. We were talking possibly, and possibly maybe we might stream something. I know that I have in my calendar a plan to stream a role playing game, because I just love the idea of that. It is something I'm planning on doing. but I haven't quite gotten there yet. Let's. I like how he's just kind of holding it in the palm of his hand. Oh, that line's too thick. Come on, Kenny. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'll just clean up some of this extra unintentional mess. I feel like because he's like wants to be a street bum. I feel like, and apologies to people who aren't street bums who wear pants with like jogging pants with zippers in them, but that's what I think of. So we have his character here. Okay, so this is what I had it at the beginning. Okay, and this is what I switched it to. And to be honest with you, I like the difference. We almost have the beginning with animation here, folks. Between the two lines, it's almost like he's in motion and he's rocking back and forth. But we're not animating right now. The plan, though, because I'm learning Animate, I would need a project that isn't sponsored by Animate. Like in other words, that they don't have the product files for you, and you actually have to draw stuff. So I love the idea of animating this. And he's gonna kind of swirl his whiskey in his hand while he reads his phone, but his eyes are gonna dart back and forth reading the room, like he's not even actually reading the phone. His character is like a military type character, so I think that should fit. Of course, it'll be up to Nick once he gets back to me with what he thinks of this little dude I'm making for him. Okay, here we go. And I just, this is really kind of bugging me, so I'm just gonna rotate it. Whoop. Oh, it's on it. Once you get down to a certain, okay. There we go. Deselect. And then the other one I want to work on is the one that I did for Avery. That one I'm really not liking right now. But in the meantime, I'm going to quick export this. Just give me a bear with me, please, as I off stream do this. Okay. And then I'm just going to send it to Nick. Then I'm going to look at the one with Avery. Whoops. That wasn't supposed to go over there. Thankfully, there was nothing compromising in there. So hang tight. If you're chatting with me, I can't see it quite yet. I'm still working with the files, but I will be right there. I promise. I just want to make sure that Nick sees the changes and lets me know if that's a direction he wants me to move in. If I don't hear back from him tonight, guys, we'll just find something else to draw. It's not a big deal at all. Okay, and we are back. back, and how's it going, folks? Okay, so that fixes Nick. So we're gonna, or gets him to second stage. This one here is the one I did for Avery. I don't really like it. I like the face. I think the face kind of works. I'm not sure I like the body pose. I might pull up a reference and find a different pose. So her character is a veterinarian. She plays a Bruja. She's a new player, so I kind of just threw it out there and suggested, why don't you look at like maybe training some dogs and ghouling them and turning them into retainers, so she could have like ghouled dogs that she uses to protect herself. And she liked that idea, so this is kind of like my quick rendition this morning of a ghouled dog. As far as I know, Avery hasn't seen it yet, so I have no idea what she thinks about it. But I think I'm just gonna clean it up and make it look better because I'm not sure I quite like it. It's missing a lot. It's missing a lot. So, you know what? I don't know if there's like an unruled law of art where you're not allowed to show your references, but I'm gonna do that live on stream. Just a second. I am lurking in my good friend Sarah Fight's channel. She is streaming Baldur's Gate right now, and I'm just in here popping in. It looks like she is having a blast, possibly even about to fight a giant spider. Definitely, if you're into Baldur's Gate, give her all the love because she is awesome. She just hit affiliate too. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back, and I'm gonna see if I can do a shout out for her actually, because I think she's so fucking awesome. Oh, sorry, freaking awesome! I gotta watch those F-bombs. No, it won't let me do a shout out. That's okay though. Okay. This is going to be hard because I got my keyboard kind of smushed in the back here. But that's okay. Guard, dog, held back. Okay. Emotional guard dog knew something was wrong and he tried to warn us. It is clickbait, folks. Don't look at that. Okay, let's see. We are not. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. Open image in a new tab. Let's. Oh, of course it's going to be small. If I click on it, is it going to open image in a new tab? There we go. I like that. I like that a lot. And then like you can take like we can take like some spit and kind of have it go out. We can make our dog look a little bit bigger. Like I don't know if I'd want this dog in particular, but like for a sample, that's pretty good. So we're going to copy image. Oh wait, hold on. No, I gotta save image as. Ooh. That's right. I keep forgetting. Hold on just a second here. I dropped this yet. All right, so we're gonna grab an image. And I dropped that there. All right, here we go. So we're gonna put this here. I actually, this pose is pretty freaking fire, and I can take pretty much what we've already got here and rework it. As much as I like this dog, which I do, but let's pick the dog. If you're watching right now and you are in chat and you would like to, definitely drop into chat and let me know what the perfect guard dog is, and it might be this dog. Ooh, hold on, hold the phone. Can you imagine? Can you imagine being out there and all of a sudden this dog shows up? He's got like the creepy red eyes, and he's yeah. We're gonna yank this one too. Uh, um, no, wait, hold on. I want to save image as. Why does it keep saving type as a web file? Images may be subject to copyright. Okay. It's not letting me. We will move on. Oops. Oh, see? Earlier I didn't take a look at anything, and I kind of think if I were to, this is kind of like the look right here. Look at that. That is fire. So I didn't use any references this morning. I just drew something out. I was having a crappy day, and so I just decided to draw Nick and Avery, their characters. They had already agreed. They said to go ahead. This dog, it looks mean. Ooh, here it is. Here it is. Let's see. Let's see if we can use this one as our sample. Dang it. They're all in like weird file types. You know what I'm gonna do? Hold on. We're gonna grab tools. We're gonna go to usage rights. We're gonna put on Creative Commons. Hopefully we don't get a bunch of dopey looking dogs. Haha, look at that. That dog, that's a leaper. Can you imagine in 7 days if this dog showed up and he leapt across the parking lot and jumped at you and got you down? You know what? After we're done this, we might do a zombie dog for the zombie animation I want to do. I think that would be a lot of fun. Okay. I am taking way too much time to go through this, but that's okay because I am enjoying myself. That dog is sick. There's a werewolf in Vampire the Masquerade, like in the World of Darkness. There's a werewolf. I forget what they're called, but they kind of look like this, and they something to do with Set or something or Osiris, and they are messenger wolves, and they travel all over, and they got the big long ears and stuff, like freaking sick. I'm a werewolf fan. If Avery and Nick would have said, let's play werewolf, I would have been like, done. Let's do it. Okay, I'm not really seeing much else here that I like. So I'm just going to go back. Let's just play around with this. So we'll do the same thing we did last time. We'll grab this and we'll just duplicate it. Duplicate. Which is a shout out to Kate, the amazing duplicate from Invincible. Amazing character. Okay. So let's see. I don't want to. But I think I'm going to have to. And I've already got a copy of them. But I'm going to have to grab our little doggy. Oh, can't erase. Okay. Bye, puppy. Okay, so we've done that. Next. No. Next thing we're gonna do, folks, and I'm able to do this because if Avery comes back and says that's the most amazing picture you've ever done, and I love it, I still have it, so we can definitely go back to it if we need to. But I like this a lot more. The other thing I don't like is her hair. That's okay. So we're going to erase this. Okay, and if you kind of look, his torso is kind of pointed towards the dog, like his shoulders are kind of pointed towards, but his hips are turned away. So we'll try and duplicate that. Another invincible call out, duplicate. Wait, but first, because I like this hand and I want to keep it. No, wrong one. Wrong one. Okay, here we go. Do. There we go. Which was a way to get there, I guess. Ooh. What do you think? What do you think of that? I think that kind of carries the true weight, and then this hand's going to go forward and it's going to grab onto the dog's collar. I kind of want the dog to be facing towards. Kind of thinking, I don't know, might have been a mistake to delete the dog, but that's okay. The nice thing about knowing how to draw is you can always draw it again, right? Okay, so let me grab her hand here. The other thing I don't like, oops. Now, her character has vampiric strength, which is like called potence, but so would the dogs in an ideal world. So I think she's gonna kind of be putting like her back into it. I think one leg would be like this. The other leg would be kind of like strained out like that, maybe? What do you think? No. I'm just drawing down some rough shapes. We're just gonna... Come on. Get out of the eraser, you. What if we did like this? Oh, I think I can actually get into something like that. I don't know if her character wears heels. I don't remember. I don't remember if she said. I wasn't really paying attention. Sorry, Avery. My character wasn't really close to yours when you did your description, so I didn't pay much attention. I remember you were wearing a dress. Right. So if I'm gonna do it like that, I kind of feel like this arm's got to bend more to the back. So I'm gonna yoink this cool looking arm. Okay, close the lasso here. Transform. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be better. Okay, here we go. And then just because it's annoying me, I'm gonna grab the her head and I'm gonna fix that right now. You know what it might be? I think I got too much neck going on there. She's not a Disney princess, right? What do you think? More like that, maybe? Yeah, there we go. That's looking better. Grab the... Oh! Whoops! That's what the undo button's for. I was thinking a few steps ahead. Okay. Whoops. Oh, whoopsie daisy. Alright, let's see here. I think her character is gonna... I'm gonna draw her with like a severe bun. But I think maybe not that. Combined right up there. Whoops. We'll just... I think she had like way too much hair. I think she said her hair was like... was like red or something. We'll see what she says when I... We're supposed to play tomorrow. So worst case scenario tomorrow I'll show them and we'll get some more ideas. But we're gonna do a zombie dog after we're done this if I don't hear back from them. I wanna fix that mouth. Her character is pretty like serious, but I kind of feel like her character would be smiling a little. Just a little. I think that's like a little too. Okay, so we're gonna keep going. I apologize for those watching because I'm not talking enough. It's hard to draw and talk, and I hope I'm being a little bit entertaining with what I'm working on, but I'm still learning how to do this, so please bear with me. I'm a 1%er. I try for 1% better a day. Yo, Hammer, how's it going? This is the character that I'm working on for Avery. And here, check this out. This is gonna be dope, man. So her character is like a vet, and I've decided I'm gonna use this as my sample. So here, I'll show you the original. Whoop! No, get out of there, you. Oh, I hate it when it does that. It drives me nuts. Ah. Okay, so that's the original that I drew this morning for. And now I'm gonna try and go for something more dope like this because I kind of want to make her character to look a little bit more intense. So we're turning the intensity up. Come on. I wish I knew how to turn that on and off because it is freaking annoying when you're not trying to do that. Oh, okay. That's what's going on. Are you guys starting streaming yet? Thank you. This is for the vampire game. Oh yeah, I think. No, that's no. Ken, what are you doing? You're messing it up. Here we go. Getting the kiddos in bed, and you just got your new GPU tonight? That is freaking awesome, man. So exciting. You think you're going to start doing some testing next week? That's awesome. I'm looking forward to it. What time are you planning on streaming? Okay, let's see. I'm still not too sure about this dog, but we'll do something. You're thinking you're gonna start around 8:30 or 9, so I'm definitely gonna check it out after my stream then, and I will lurk while I work. That's gonna be awesome. 7 days, or are you gonna become a pal and join the Pal World company? Why does this look wrong to me? You're gonna go variety. That's what I'm doing. That's probably the best way to do it, to be honest with you. Okay, so I think before we go any further, we have to move her character over to the side to make room for Doggy. Do you have some games you want to play together? Has Liz sold on Pal World yet? Because I know you were talking about it. I know it's on your wish list, but I wasn't sure if you had actually decided to start yet. Okay, let's see. This dog's kind of be. It's kind of like that. But the problem is I gotta put the collar because he's stretching out, reaching. You also need to get her a cam. You are gonna pull the trigger on that one. That's gonna be awesome. I didn't think I was gonna enjoy it as much as I am. Um, I got it because I streamed it last night, and I got a deer mount after I was done streaming. I continued playing. I stopped because I didn't want to keep my family up, and it's hard to stop playing that game, man. It is sick. Yeah, I think we're kind of good like that. Okay, so before I go too much further, I think the legs would be kind of shaped like that. What kind of webcam are you gonna get her? I'm using the Logitech C920, and it does 1080p, which is fine. Um, uh, but like according to the marketing, Elgato is the way to go. Maybe to be honest with you, I like to find something that I could do chroma key when it goes into the feed, because I think the chroma key on OBS is super wonky. Look at my mic; it's black and it's picking it up as green. It's freaking annoying. Which what camera do you have in the plans? Do you think that would make sense? Do you think it would be in the front or in the back? Yo, Metalcore, how's it going, man? Oh, hold on just a second. I got a call from my brother, and he usually doesn't call me. Just a second. I'm just gonna double check to make sure there's nothing going on that's crazy that requires me to stop the thing. How do you do that? How do you get the phone to link into OBS? That's what I was trying to figure out, because that's what Luna says she does, and I couldn't wrap my head around it. Oh, Metalcore, when you said what happened, it's because I turned off the stream and then I started it back up because I had the wrong oh my god, the wrong stream information. I didn't like it, so I decided to shut her down, start it up again, because it was said I was playing Palworld, and I was hoping that it wouldn't send everybody out a message saying that I was playing Pal. Yeah, I know. It was a rookie mistake. Oh, okay, I see. Just a second. What a guy. Because when are you done streaming? I'm going to say, why don't you pop into stream? See if he does. You do it a lot? Like, yeah. You know what? Yeah. Okay, so you think it because it's a dog, it's gonna be in there. Do you know what the app is called, Hammer? Because I think like Lisa streams a lot off of the DS. I like to stream, but I like to stream on camera because I'm already doing it. Um, but it would be fun to stream with them that way. I just haven't gotten there yet. All right, let's see. Oh. No, cancel. Oh, actually, we're totally cool with that. You're leaving me hanging here, Hammer. Oh man, I'm just joshing with you. Oh, you can't remember? Okay, when I'm in her stream next time, I'll see if she'll mention it. Or you know what? I could just ask her in Discord. She's really cool for that. All right, let's see. I'm just looking at my reference photo. Yeah, see, that's not going to make sense. What am I trying to do? I am. So we're playing Vampire the Masquerade. I'm playing with Avery and Nick. They've also got a Twitch channel, and they invited me to play. And I offered to do their vampire characters for them. So, hold on. First things first. Save now. The number one rule in art is you always save. Um, so I'm playing a Malkavian. My character's name is Frankie Two Shoes, and so this is my rendition of this character. During the last session, we're playing Sabat, so we got to go to a Sabat headquarters in Los Angeles, and they wanted us to track down these Tremere that are trying to set up camp in the city. And I got one of his shoes. Yes, his fly is open. Thank you for noticing. So he's got a shoe that he was spirit touching in order to be able to figure out where their base was, but he was using it like a telephone, like in Get Smart. He was talking to it, and people would try and talk, and he'd be like, "Quiet, quiet, I can't hear." And like he's totally playing it up because he wants to see how far he could push it. And I managed to get their ashes, and I stuck them in these pipe bombs with some napalm inside them. So during the next session, I'm gonna be throwing their dead comrades at them in order to blow them up because my character thinks it's funny. Um, yeah, lots of fun for sure. So that's my character, and then this one here, I'm still not 100% sure about. I sent a concept picture to Avery, but I hadn't heard back from her, so I don't know if she even likes this. So we'll have to wait and see what she says. But I decided to kind of change it because the original I'm not quite liking. Okay, here, finally working. So this is what I sent her, and the idea was that she would pull the dog back and it would scratch into the screen. But unfortunately, I just don't like it. So I've changed it to what you've already seen, and then this is what I'm working on for Nick. This is his character. He's also a Malkavian, but he's more like a Jack Reacher type of character. So I've kind of drawn him like this. He's like a little bit of a bomb, and he's got this fancy cell phone that he uses. In the last game, he had a couple of stuff that he had with him. So I drew this. He told me he didn't like the face, so I'm waiting to hear back on him from him to see what he wants me to do with it. But in the meantime, I clean this up. This is what I had originally sent him. I didn't really like it, so I changed it because this arm's way far too down. Like, yeah. So I changed it up, fixed it. I was having a bad day today, so I took some time off and just started drawing, and that's my process. I screw it up and then I fix it as time goes on. Okay, so getting back to this dog, I really want to have like right here where the dog's mouth is. I want to have like a trail of spit, kind of hanging back. I think that's gonna look awesome. You were in a 6-hour meeting today. I left work early. I was just not in a good mood. I found out that my show I did last year likely isn't going to count as Canadian content, so I was super bummed. So I took some time off. Yeah, but I'm feeling better now. You win some, you lose some. What's it mean if it's not Canadian content? Well, first of all, I have my show in with a distributor. Uh, so the fact that if my show is Canadian content, it would be a gimme sometimes. Like if they're buying a show from, if they're buying Canadian content, like if they have some sort of affiliation with Canada, they could be required to purchase so much Canadian content. So they might just purchase my show just to say that they purchased it. So I'll lose out on that, and then there's some tax credits that I can get money back from for my production company that we could use in future productions, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So I'm waiting to hear. They're looking at it. They're going to see if they can do a ruling on it because Oh, why isn't it Canadian content? I hired some people from the Philippines to help me because we were a very small budget, and didn't pay myself for all the work I did. So none of the work I did counts. So it makes it pretty much because my I didn't pay myself for my work. My hours don't count towards it. So we should be Canadian content, but we just didn't have the budget. If that kind of makes sense. But it's like I said, it's not a big deal. I got a show out. That's the important thing, right? So I'm not sure what that is. Meta horns. Cool. Okay, so let's get back on the task at hand. Did your meeting go better than mine did? That's the that's the important thing. Kind of got some Nosferatu teeth going on there. I saw before you guys popped in. I saw a picture of a dog for the Marines, and it had red eyes. I'm not lying. It was freaking sick. No, I think that takes away from it. Hold on. I'm gonna have to zoom in on this. So I'm not liking what I'm doing with this mouse. Okay. I'm just gonna sharpen my pencil a little. Alright, so here's the front of my mouth. There we go. What do you guys think of this? How's this shaping up? We're gonna make this part right here pink. There's the tongue. Thank you. Yeah, I like this mouth a lot better. Your meeting was boring. Boring meetings sometimes are the best meetings. Was it a meeting that could have been an email though? That's my question. Just this dog's face makes me wish that we were playing werewolf. But I'm happy that I was invited for vampire. But I like me some werewolf, boy. Let's see, what are we gonna do here? No, it was a cutover. What's a cutover? Do tell. Is this industry jargon? gonna clean this. Just gonna, sorry, focusing on getting some sharp claws going on here. I think I'm gonna changing one internet path to another, interconnecting two businesses. Oh, cool. I do like a little bit of my own IT, so I am kind of interested in that. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like you got a pretty dope job, man. You probably need a shit ton of schooling to get into it too, I bet. I think the days of IT guys being able to get in without the proper credentials is kind of going away. It took you a long time to be able to say that. You know what? I don't like that hand. It's the wrong way. Hold on. Hold on. I'm glad to hear that though. That's like super important to be able to love what you do. Not a lot of people find that. No. No. Why isn't this working? Oh yeah, I see. Turning it too much. Okay, so this is his hand. And the first knuckle would be here. Like that. There we go. I think that's better. Were you like in a role before that wasn't quite jiving with you, or you weren't with the right people, or did it just take you a while to kind of like settle in? Yeah, that's better. Okay, I think I'm gonna move the tail out here. And that'll cut out her legs. I love what I do too for my job, but I love doing this more. If that makes sense. I love creating things and being artistic. I started as a writer and then since have learned how to do all this stuff. It's my dream. That's why I started a Twitch channel because I'm hoping that I can build the community to be able to make it happen. You started out doing level 1 support and just kept moving up. That's the best way to do it, man. Are you with the same company that you started with? Because that's rare today. kind of put the other leg kind of back here. I think the legs are a little. Yeah, there we go. I think the toes would be kind of like digging into the dirt. So you've been doing this for 14 years. You're not at the company you started your career in, but it took you. But you have been with them for a while. Do you ever look back at the company you started at and kind of wish that you had stayed, or are you like super happy where you are now? Not a chance in hell. I'm not sure I like what I'm doing with these legs. I think it's because I have the legs too straight. Like they should be. What if I do that? Let's see. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry if I keep popping out of camera here. I'm like getting lost in this. I like I done a lot of sales in my life. I don't do sales now. That's no longer my day job. So I haven't done sales in a long time. But I've often thought about the first job I did sales at. It was a company called Worth, and I would sell nuts and bolts for them. And I remember everywhere I go, I would get pestered for not having good prices on your nuts and bolts, and you got to get them cheaper if you want to buy from us, and yada yada yada, right? The typical salesman shit. So I've since I had since I started working there, I moved on to work in sales, and there's type A products, type B products, and type C products. So bolts and glue and all that stuff is a type C product. It's like the product that holds everything together. Type B products are like engines and the components and stuff that you would put in, or like your graphics card would be considered a type B product. And then there's class A products, which would be like the transport or like the computer that you've purchased, right? So I sold nuts and bolts. I sold engines and engine parts and all the parts that go into to like Class 8 trucks for on-road trucking. And I sold trucks. I sold Volvo transports. I sold Western Star, and at the end, I got to sell some Freightliner. Freaking awesome trucks. All three of those brands are awesome. Um, and looking back on it, I can definitely see how these guys were just pulling my leg, because the prices that we were talking about were like so far low. Like if they were worried about the price of their nuts and bolts, they're like for what they were making, they were in big trouble. The nuts and bolts were like such a small component. They could save like 10% on the rest of their parts and have money to spare for the nuts and bolts, right? Like, so it's kind of funny. I wouldn't want to go back to work there, but I would just to see if I could sell them better. So like it would have been neat to see, but then I've since left because I've decided to pursue a different career, obviously with art and stuff like that. So I don't think I'll ever get the chance uh, to test my theory. I don't think I'd want to go back to sales anyway. Hey, what are we thinking of this? Is this looking good? And then we have the other thing I wanted to draw. I'm gonna put it on a different layer because I'm not sure about it. I don't know. Yeah, it does pay well. Uh, um, I worked for some interesting companies that for whatever reason didn't seem to want me to sell. It's the easiest kind of way I could put it. No, I'm not liking that. I'm not liking that at all. I don't think that's gonna work. You think that works? I think I want to kind of make it like in behind maybe. Here. Oh, you know what we'll do? I'm gonna finish the shoes and clean up her shoes a little bit. It's only supposed to be a rough sketch anyways. All right. We'll put her in kind of like hiking shoes. I think she'd like that. We'll cut a little bit off that butt because I think that goes down too low. Wait, hold on here. Sales looks cool to me. When you started at a wireless internet company, then the hospital, then you took a government contract, and that's where you are now for a global manufacturing company. All doing it of some, all doing it of some sort. That's awesome. Um, yeah, wire like that kind of gives you like such a great like wealth of experience to be able to build stuff because the wireless internet company and the hospital would have two very different kinds of needs, and at the same time very similar needs. So that's kind of cool. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to delete this line. I'm gonna duplicate this layer, and we'll just roll with it. How's that? We'll hide that. Okay. Oops. I didn't mean to do that yet. Okay. What do you think of that? I'm gonna grab the bigger eraser because I think it's. Is that too much? I think that might be too much. I haven't done a spit clobber before, so it's. I'm not sure where it's supposed to actually come from, like originate from. Oh, you know what? I think a lot of artists do it from like the corner of the mouth. Let's try that. It looks like it's about to hit her face. It might. Whoa. Hold on. Oh my god, come on, stop that. You think it's about to hit her face? Okay, let's I got an idea for that. I'll just grab them both. Whoop. Come on. How's that? Is that better? Whoa, what's going on here? Cancel lasso. Deselect. What do you think of that? You know what I was... The other thing, too, we can do, too, is we can loop it... What's going... Oh, I'm still on lasso, that's why. I could take it and kind of move it kind of like that so it's kind of curving down. Or do you think just leave it the way I had it? You know what? I'm not going to overthink it. Oh. I forgot about this part. Just gonna make a... Ah, there we go. I think that eyebrow is uneven, so I'm just gonna... No, that's not gonna look good. Okay, there we go. So let's save this. Then I'm gonna quick export it, and I'm gonna send that over to Avery. And then we'll see what they say when they see it. I'm just gonna tell her fixed it in the stream. Oi. I'm just gonna pop that over here really quick. Okay. Cool beans. Cool beans. So, what time are we? Oh, we got a whole hour left. So let's do a zombie dog. Oh, check this out. I did this one off stream, my version of the party girl. What do you think we should colorize this one? What do you think? I could finish this one. I don't think I've done it yet. Whoop. Wrong thing. Hey, Bronny, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. You want to see something cool? I'm just gonna show Bronny really quick the characters I did for Avery and Nick. So I did this one for Avery. She's playing like a cool little vet, and I would suggested to her that she should do get some dogs and ghoul them up, so that way they have potence and stuff, and they could tear stuff apart with their vicious jaws. So she kind of liked that idea, so I drew this for her. And then it's funny that you popped in though, because I think you're the only person I showed that other zombie to. I DM'd it to you the other day, and you popped in just as I pulled it up, so it's funny. Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna check that out after stream. And then this is the one for Nick. This is Nick's character. He's playing like a Jack Reacher type of Malkavian. So these are gonna get committed to color and all that later. I'm waiting to get feedback from them first to see if they like them. Thank you. Your artwork is wicked. That's some professional level stuff. I'm honest. I'm being completely honest there. That is freaking awesome. And then this here is my Malkavian. So he's completely bent, out of shape. In our last session, I made pipe bombs. I may or may not have convinced Avery to blow up the state-of-the-art lab that we were invited to do blood work in. It was blood work that we were supposed to do in the lab, and we blew it up making dynamite. Ronnie, you're awesome. I wish that we were able to share. You should definitely share your art. Like, it is awesome stuff. You know what you should do is you should make stickers out of them. Like, that would sell. They are freaking awesome. Thank you. I wanted to make it look really frenetic, so he's got like lots of like waves going on with his stuff. Thank you very much. And then I like the blood, the blood with the orange. So it's fun. I wanna animate this guy, but I haven't quite decided what I want to do yet. You have made some stickers? That's freaking awesome. Wow. Where put a link in chat. Let's see if we can get some of those to sell. Okay, so back to the business at hand. Other zombies. If we have enough time, we'll do a zombie dog. Did you do that in Throne? Did you use Throne to do your stickers? Or did you use like Shopify or Etsy or something? I'm kind of curious. I've been considering stickers for a while. Right, we're gonna make her just a little smaller because she's kind of cut off. Not too much smaller. Okay. Then we're gonna layer opacity down. You have zero graphic. You know what? Hammer, you can't say that anymore. I've seen with these two eyes your graphic design. So you what? You did it all on paper, laminated, and then transferred to sticker paper. So every single sticker you have is unique. That is awesome. I would like very much to know how you did that, because that sounds friggin' amazing. do share if you like if you ever can, because that is freaking cool. I met a lady here in Surrey, and she's also big on doing things by hand, and she created all sorts of characters based on this. I don't want to give it away because it's not my IP, but she's created like a little forest animal, we'll say, with a whole life around it, and it's really cool. And she also does everything by hand. All right, hold on here. We're gonna take a quick brief break here just to take a look. What? Okay. That is freaking awesome. Can I share your Facebook profile and stream, Brownie, or do you want me to keep it off stream? I like your skeleton one from February 20th, 2019. I love your stuff. Okay, hold on. I got to pop back in. Yeah, sure. Separate account. Okay, I'm going to share with everybody. Hammer's probably already in there. Keep calm and draw. I needed that today, Bronny. I had a rough day, and drawing got me through this. Whoops. Sorry about that. I dropped OBS and it opened back up on the wrong one. Okay, let's see. Art is a journey of a free soul. Okay, I like that. Look at these little characters, and they're so cute. If you're going through hell, keep going. Yeah, that's a good one. I think that's the same one I just saw. Am I stuck in like an endless loop? I think I am. Look at these monsters. That is awesome. For anybody who's just popping in right now, I am looking at Bronny94. She's in chat right now. This is her artwork. You should definitely give her a follow. She is awesome. Let's see if I can do a shout out. Bronny, I'm still a newbie, so if this goes horribly wrong, I apologize. I think that's supposed to work. Bronny's also a streamer, and you should definitely give her a follow. This is awesome stuff. Look at that. What I like about your artwork is they're so colorful, and you could do so much with them too. Like, look at this ice cream cone, and he's even got like a little melty spot there. That's awesome. Oh my goodness. And I love your skeletons. Life is art. That's right. Okay, so we're gonna do the Instagram. The account is private. Follow to see their photos. So we're gonna request a follow. Live on stream. We're gonna request a follow and no pressure. We'll move this over to this side. And Bronny, if you accept my follow, just let me know. Follow requested. Okay, so let's refresh. There we go. Okay. Let's go through. Ooh. Do not fear your fear. This is the one you sent me, I think, eh? When you DM me, I'm pretty sure this is the one you sent. Do not fear your fear. Or the same quote, I think. Your face is also your canvas. Okay. Oops. I love these. Did you make these donuts yourself or did you purchase them? because those are pretty cool. You also paint your face. You also wish to art with donuts. We don't have a Krispy Kreme where I live. We have to buy Krispy Kreme as part of like a children's school thing. So it's definitely something to do. Okay, and here we have Bronny with some face painting. We're all mad here. That's awesome. Oh, we have a couple of drink me. I kind of feel with this makeup you would fit in quite well with our vampire campaign, Bronny. I'm not gonna lie. That's awesome. Oh, how do we? All right, we'll take one more look at one more, and then we'll get back to the business at hand because I do want to get that done. You know what I appreciate about this so much right off the hop is your shadow work here. That is freaking awesome. I love the shadows. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Back to the business at hand. Painting this lovely, well, used to be lovely lady. You have to make it look as realistic as possible. That's true. I, as I'm sure you could tell, I'm not a realism, not a realism guy for sure, and you're very welcome. You're very welcome. So a little bit about my backstory. When I was a kid, whenever I would have an opportunity to do creative writing, I would draw comics, and I didn't have a lot of support growing up with people telling me that I was worthwhile. So I grew up without any confidence. And it wasn't until I was in my 40s, despite having a lifelong dream of becoming an author, it wasn't until I was in my 40s that I produced my first children's book, Tommy and the Christmas Coal, which is about a little boy who wants to get coal for Christmas because mom and dad only have enough coal to heat their home till Christmas morning. So he gives up his gifts and tries to be naughty, so Santa will bring him some coal so mom and dad have just enough coal to heat their home one more day. And it's an excellent story, and all sorts of wonderful things happen. But what I really believe is that artists need to have confidence in order to be able to move ahead. So any chance I have to promote confidence in other artists, I go, because I would hate to see someone else spend their life doing everything but what they love, just because they didn't think they can. And so like anytime I have a chance to promote someone, and especially someone as talented as you are, Ronnie, that's some amazing talent. You started when you were in your early 20s and you weren't working due to nerve issues in your, oh no, you had nerve issues in your hand, and then you discovered you can draw. Then you know it's funny because I wanted to illustrate my first book, but I didn't know how to use any of the programs, and it took me probably about 4 years to learn how to draw again. I had forgotten. It's or I wasn't very good to start out with. Who knows? But I still don't think I'm good, but people seem to like it, so I like that. It gives me confidence to continue. Okay, getting to the business at hand. What I like about her, okay, what I like about this character is how slack-jawed she is. So I'm just gonna make her a little bit more slack-jawed. I don't know. I think these lines are too thick. Thank you. I just don't like these lines. They're too thick. We'll go down to a 4. Let's see if that's too thin. So you know what? I'm on a computer. I could just it won't let me. It won't let me type in that box. All right. There we go. You're gonna go lurk. You got some documents you need to scan onto your life. Okay, no problem. Thank you for coming out, Ronnie. I really appreciate it. It is nice to have friends come by. Even though this girl is part of the undead, she still does her makeup. Okay. That's right. I am really looking forward to being able to share the project I have in mind. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag because I don't want to ruin it, but we're probably going to do a live stream and we're going to put it out here on Twitch first before you could see it anywhere else. I want to do an animated cartoon based on 7 Days to Die and our characters in between two churches, and I'm definitely looking forward to doing that. There we go. We'll work out that color later. Makeup on point. Despite a big empty hole here. Okay. Oh. Dang it. Oh yeah. I gotta keep remembering to make sure that I close my lines because I'm going to be after this, my plan is just to use the fill, and if I don't close the lines, it makes a completely disgusting mess. Speaking about my the show that I want to work on, I wanted to kind of get your feedback. You're my crew now, right? So like you guys are always coming in here and stopping by and saying hello, which I super appreciate. I am thinking about dropping my streams to 3 times a week, so we'd still do the art night. We would likely still stream on Sundays and Thursdays, but I kind of want to take the Monday and Tuesday stream time to work on animating this project because I'm afraid if I don't take the time to do that, it's not gonna get done because I'm gonna be always too busy streaming, and I'm learning how to use Adobe Animate. And to be honest with you, I don't think it's going to take me very long to get it going. About halfway through the program that I started on the weekend. So, and the further I go into it, the more I'm realizing that it is just a more advanced version of what I've already been using. So I think I should be okay to learn it. So I want to get started on it. Likely going to start with Nick and Avery's characters that we were just kind of showing you here. Let me know what you think. You're only going to be able to stream 3 days a week too. Well, I feel bad because I started saying that I'm gonna stream for this amount of time, and now it looks like I'm not gonna be able to. I'm not sure if I like this line right here, but I might like this line because it's like a bit of a sag, and I think that there should be a sag there. I wonder if I should do a matching sag on the other side. I think so. This isn't 7 days to die. There's things are rotting away. All right, there we go. So you think it should be okay then, Hammer, if I did that? Because like as much as I like playing Pal World and stuff, which I could definitely still stream, um, I need to start like really focusing on getting this stuff done. If I'm gonna have a chance to really make it. Yeah, just communicate. Okay, cool. I'm probably not gonna be streaming tomorrow night, um, which should be okay because I'm gonna be with you. I'm gonna be with you tomorrow, Hammer. Role playing. Maybe I'll be making one of your characters next. The ones who are here for you will stick around. Yeah, that's true. That's what I have to remind myself. Is that um, I already have a good group of people that will stick around for sure. Okay, let's see. I like that she's got a champagne flute. I'll color that in. Okay, so hopefully, yes, the wife has plans. So if I can get the kiddos to bed on time, I thought we were doing this to hang out with you, or are you saying that that's the game plan? You're just not sure when you're going to be able to pop in. You probably don't want to be there right on the beginning. I think someone's going to get spanked. Uh, Someone probably being my character. My character is involved in all sorts of stuff. Well, we went to this beautiful haven, and they welcomed us with open hands and or with open arms. And we blew up their state of the art lab because we didn't feel like waiting a day to get to stick of dynamite. And what's even funnier is that like as soon as we were done blowing up the lab, it was time to go to bed. So we totally could have waited until the next day because we weren't doing anything anyway, which is like super funny. Uh, uh, I almost got decapitated. Uh, so it's it's gonna be fun to see what war has in mind for us during the next one. So possibly me, definitely some Tremere are gonna get spanked, but that you'll be part of. What are you playing? Can you say yet, or is it a secret? Avery brought got set up a medical kit for a trip, and I converted it um, to a torture kit. You have the sheet in your office, man. That's gonna be. I'm so looking forward to seeing. I've played quite a bit of Vampire, so I'm I I notice things. Okay, hold on. I'm not happy with this hand. Hands are the bane of my existence. Okay, let's see here. You was D&D? Like you played D&D, or you were or is that a different acronym? Because when I see D&D, I think Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, you used to play? Yeah, me too. We played every week. Um, Before I met my wife and settled down, we played quite a bit of Vampire, Dungeons and Dragons, you name it. There you go. That works. You lost all your dice. Oh man, that blows. I still have my dice. I have my player killer dice. That's what I used to call it when I would DM. Um, because people died. They didn't pull punches. But what's funny is that I would often do stupid things. So like, and I would also do things in character. So like, one time there was a tornado, so we were all hiding in a cave, and I had failed my roll, so I was stuck outside, and the tornado was sucking me away, and the party was trying to pull me in with the rope that was attached to me, and they kept failing their roll. So they just as they rolled the last time, I told my brother who was DMing, I'm cutting the rope. So they succeeded. They got like a double 20. They pulled me in, but I cut the rope so just before they did, so they pulled in an empty rope and I was gone. And I managed to survive actually, which was quite fun. I miss those days. That's one of the other things I like to do is I like to do a stream where I with a group of people where we role play. And then we take those role plays and we either animate them or something else like that. I'm moving with my mouse again, or with my fingers. I'm because I was drawing earlier on my. Oh, time with Liz. Okay, you have no problems. Have a good night. Tell Liz I said hi, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on stream. I think we're gonna just grab this, delete that so I can make a nice. I think I'm gonna give her like runny. Well, I'm not sure actually. Maybe I should wait. I was thinking giving her some runny pantyhose might be fun, but I haven't done that before, so I'm not sure if I'm up to that task. Hey, Metalcore, how's it going? Welcome back. Or were you here the whole time, lurking? We're on to a zombie chick now. Clarissa. Maybe her name's Clarissa. I haven't quite decided yet. You been lurking? Oh, you're sick? Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. It's not the plague, is it? The 2020 plague, whose name we shall not say. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Her mouth. No, that's not doing it justice. No, okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. Have you been sick for a while, or is it something that just started? Because of the weather change? Oh, man. Yeah, I know the weather change sickness, man. We get that up here in Canada, too. For you, it's been like 3 days? Yeah, that's a bummer. Not sure if I like that line. Oh dear God, reminds you of an old sex doll. What? Possibly. Um, I'm not sure. Maybe. You never know in 7 days to die what kind of insanity can be going on in some servers, I think. Even has a hand ready to go, I think, eh? Okay, hold on. That's a mistake. I gotta draw her little bones that are sticking out first before I get into the rest. Look at that mouth, indeed. Teeth, the with those teeth. Okay, I see where you're going with that. Once we get the color in there, it might give you flashbacks. Who knows? Okay, there we go. So we got our chicky poo ready to go. Let's just hide the bottom layer just to make sure we're not missing anything. I don't think I am. But I don't really not liking that line art down there, so I'm just gonna clean it up. Although, you know what? It actually kind of works. Because it's supposed to look messy, but I'm just gonna do some quick cleanups. Just because I'm picky. But that's just you the left looks a little funky. Yeah, probably. I see that too. Thank you. It's not just you. You know what though? I have an idea. Hold on. Where's my mouse? There we go. Just for you. I gotta clean that up. That's a bad dollar sign. There we go. Did I forget an ear? Oh, her ear is hidden behind her hair. But I kind of see how that would be annoying because now that's bugging me. So we'll draw one in really quick. Because her ear should be... No, we're going to make it a little bigger. There we go. Hey, you see what I added for you? Now you don't know. It could be, maybe not. Okay. So let's add a little bit of color to this and see what we got. Oh, before I just close that off there. Okay. We don't have any colors already selected. So I like to make my zombies green. You want her in a blue dress. Okay, you got it. If you got $100, she'll wear whatever dress you want. Oh, did I say that out loud? Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, wrong button. It's got to get in a little tighter here, I think. There we go. Oh yeah, that's right. Stuck on the color margin button. She could be She-Hulk. Okay, and you said a blue dress. Do you want like a faded blue dress? Like it's been out? Can we get a splashy with dark green on her skin? You think the skin's too light, or do you want me to add like little bumps, like little spots later? Do you mean like dark green spots? Because I'm totally down with that. I'm gonna go with like a kind of a faded blue color. Whoa. Where's the hole? Little spots? Okay, yes. Oh, no! Dang it. I hit the wrong button. It's not the end of the world. I just got to figure out how to fix it. Let's try that. Oh, okay, that works. That works. Okay, back to where we were. Let's take a close look to. Oh, there's the hole. I'm pretty sure that's the only hole I got on this dress. Okay. Now we're talking. Look at that beautiful dress. There we go. Oh, I'm seeing where I need to have some more green. Nope. I'm gonna have to zoom in. I was thinking I was gonna go with a blonde because that's what she's got in 7 days, but I'm not. It doesn't have to be. What do you think? What do you want to see? Blonde, brunette, green, pink. You pick. You pick the color. I'll do whatever color you want. You want to go with a dirty blonde? Okay. She's loosely based off of the blonde in 7 days that everybody's so fond of, the party girl. When I say loosely based, I mean like we're not gonna make a character, whoops, totally based on her, but maybe it was her. So you think like a dirty blonde? Okay, let's. I think it's time for that anyway. Oh wait, let's see. Whoops. Like that? Is that dirty enough? And then put like an extra blonde highlight? I can definitely do that. Looks good? Okay. Oh, you know what? I just got an idea. Whoops. One too many. What do you think if we gave her brown roots? Nah. Nah, I don't know. It's gonna ruin it. It's gonna ruin it. I would have to have planned that from the beginning. So we'll go back to what we're doing. I don't like that. Oh yeah. Ah. Oh yeah, let's see. Grab one more. And then you were saying that you wanted to see like a brighter blonde? Hey, how's it going, man? Welcome back. I'm doing pretty good. Everything okay? We don't want too much. Just enough just to... Oh! That was an accident. That wasn't supposed to happen. I think it's too much on the side. Well, that kind of works. Do we have a blend tool? We do. You want me to blend that? Let's see. I have a smudge tool on this. Just super busy at work. And then he decided to make the fam lasagna for dinner. That's exciting stuff. Lasagna is like my favorite. Oops. What do you think, Metal? Is this working for you? Just to kind of get rid of the harshness, right? Try not to get too much of the black, but it's... I think I gotta make it a little smaller. Oops. You think I just need to go over the black lines again just to clean them up? Well, if I'm gonna do that, that's a good idea. So what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna make it dirty because I'm gonna go over it anyway. Just to kind of soften some of these. No, wrong way, Kenny. All right. So then let's grab these lines again. It's gonna make it a little smaller. Whoop, not too much. Yeah, sorry, typo. Yeah, no problem, no problem. I do a lot of typos, especially on Twitch. For some reason, the chat integration is brutal. Like it. No, 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 no. Pretty sure this was a little sharper. Maybe you have fat fingers. I've thought that myself, to be honest. Okay, let's get back here. You wanted some dark spots, right? So, let's just see what this looks like. Oops. I think it's a little too saturated. Just gonna turn the saturation down just a touch. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I want to stick with the green for this cavity. Just gonna turn the color margin up a little bit more. There we go. Because you can really see it. So you know what? I'm gonna give her like a sickly orange kind of tongue. Nothing about this lady's supposed to be attractive. Okay. Sorry, I was just checking to see if you had said anything. If you're chatting with me and it takes me a minute, just hang tight. I will get to it. I promise. All right, there we go. Let's go for not so green. Yeah, that's a good yellow. We'll desaturate that a little bit. So far she's looking sexy to you. Well, I guess so. I guess I could see why. Um, but she's cross-eyed, so you got to be careful. Let's see. I think I might actually go with the same yellow for the eye. No. Come on. There we go. What color should we make her eyes? There we go. Oh wait, get her out of there. That looks fine. I forgot to draw her her eye in there. See, she's looking in the same direction with both eyes, so I guess she's not cross-eyed. I'm trying not to put too much red in these because I don't want to trigger the YouTube algorithm, but I kind of think it's going to be a necessary evil for this eye. Let's see if I can dial this right down. No, you know what? Problem with that red is it looks too fresh. You want me to keep it like that? Good like that? Okay, I'll redo it. I gotta make this eye though the same color. That same yellow, and then we're done. Let's see. For the eye anyway. There we go. Alright, let's see. Should we stick with our blue, our matching blue motif? We'll go with some nice dark blue shoes. And then for the hey Lisa, how's it going? Metalcore is really enjoying this character. Okay, so we'll continue on. We're almost done. I'm going to turn the saturation and make the bones a little darker. I thought for sure that was going to bust on me, but it didn't. They were, yeah, Lisa and Evelyn or Eve were streaming tonight. Okay. What color should I make her drink? I think there's too much green already. Should she be drinking like a nice deep like wine maybe? Oh, a blood red? I've got a blood red here. Like I can turn the brightness up a little bit maybe. Desaturate it a little. And then it's the same hue at least. Let's see, how does that look? Oh, hold on. I see my transgression, my line transgression right here. Ah, I should have drawn it in black. What's going on here? Oh. Oh, it's because it's too thin. That must be what the problem is. All right, let's see. We'll try that again. Nice blood red. Like that. And then I'll just redraw those lines really quick. There we go. There we go. So, there you have it. We have my rendition of a party girl wearing a beautiful, beautiful blue dress, all for the low price of $100. On sale now at your local femme market. Use she's good for cleaning floors, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I think that's it, folks. Let's see who is streaming that we can raid. Let's see. I'm just gonna pull up here. I want to see. Oh yes, yeah, she's still streaming. We are going to raid the amazing Seraphite. Oh, hold on. Every time it pulls up, it wants to go over there. Okay, so command. I'm getting better at this. Raid Seraphite. And we are going to raid the amazing Seraphite in just a few seconds. Don't forget when you go and to do the raid to get rid of the referral link at the top of your browser, so that way she gets the all the love and all the views. And we are raiding in 1, 2, 3, go!